look at our Nike match summary, Todd Martin pretty much ahead beat us in every category.
And it's going to be tough to break a player like Martin, who's got a big serve when he's serving 68%, having lost only 12 points on his serve in the last 2 sets.
And the unforced errors, 29 for Sampras, only 18 for Todd Martin.
Pete just really out of sync right now. Not playing very patiently. Normally a lot more spring in his legs.
Eighth ace. That brings us to 30-15. Oh, nice forehand. 30 all.
30 all.
I'm really impressed with the all-around game of Todd Martin. Good compact forehand. Didn't really take that big of a swing. Racket back, racket through.
Had a great tournament in Indianapolis 3 weeks ago. Made it to the semifinals. The U.S. men's hard courts lost a tough match to Jim Courier. 2 tie breaks. And again.
And Todd Martin showed a lot of poise on that forehand. It would have been so easy to rush that passing shot. Basically a sitting duck in the middle of the court, but he gets there, he sets up, and he waits a fraction of a second. Sees where Pete Sampras commits. Pete moved to the right. He just smoothly stroked it into the open court.
Todd Martin can wrap up the 3rd set right here.
Oh, and he got all of that tennis ball. Just played it a little bit too fine.
Trying to go down the line. Maybe a little bit of nerves.
Well, that was a pretty solid volley from Pete Sampras. He really stepped in and popped that one. Todd has a tendency to go down the line on his backhand. Very effective shot.
That's wide. So Sampras saves a set point. And we go to 5-3.
Martin leads 5 games to 3.
The Martins,
Just a little bit of a worried expression.
still pretty mellow.
Thank you.
I have a feeling
if my son was playing in center court against Pete Sampras, I would have already finished all my fingernails.
Working on mine. All right, good serve.
15 love.
15 love. You know Todd is just trying to settle himself. Do it right here on his racket.
That looked like the Pete Sampras that's won the last 2 tournaments coming to the U.S. Open. A lot more aggressive. Really giving the ball a ride. And now when he comes in and hits that volley, he doesn't just place it. He hits it with a lot of authority. Very firm with the wrist. And then finishes the job with the forehand.
15 all.
Foul!
You saw Pete creeping in on the baseline, trying to force a double fault from Todd Martin.
And there it is.
15. 30.
Double fault number 3.
Pete Sampras now going to his experience bag, moving around on the second serve, trying to unnerve Todd Martin.
That's out. 30 all.
It's so important to get that service return into play. You can see that Todd Martin's getting tight in this game, and you want to apply the pressure, and you can't do that by making an unforced error on the service return.
Point was set up by a great serve.
Yeah, at that time, he had missed a couple first serves in this game, and that time he made sure he got the first one in. And that puts him in a much more offensive position in the point.
So the second set point for Todd Martin.
Left. Flat, please.
Call a let because the Cyclops went off.
He didn't miss by much, but he missed nonetheless. It's the shot that he wanted, the forehand volley, and just, you see how the other volleys, he had his shoulders turned square to the net. That time he faced straight in and just dropped the head of the racket. Pete Sampras really has to take advantage of this opportunity now. Todd Martin, obviously more nervous than at any other point in this match.
Thank you.
Pete Sampras moving around the second serve.
Good touch at the net. This kid is tough.
I was expecting a more offensive shot from Pete Sampras. He shanked the forehand off the second serve. And good anticipation from Todd Martin. Sampras tried the little dink. And under pressure, that's a good volley.
So Sampras lets an opportunity get away, and we're back to deuce.
Oh, that's a smart shot. And that's about the most emotion I've ever seen from Pete Sampras. A really beautiful return down the line that sets up this forehand. Now he runs around his backhand, and it looks like he's going to hit the passing shot, and he had to hit it just right, but he did. Perfect topspin lob to give him another break point. He had his whole choice of down the line, cross court, decided to hit the topspin lob, and yes, come on, Pete.
Cyclops went off, and we're told they're
are setting off the infrared beams. Thank you.
There's the explanation.
Well, you know, we're in the middle of a great match, and if that's the case, it really